Alright, I quickly record this video because I recorded this once in the morning and I failed with the sound. Now the sound is fine. I'll add the reminder that this is a game to be enjoyed, so I sacrificed some utility. This is basically a minus 30% ROI that I did on the gem mine because it's a reminder that, okay, if you feel like quitting, it's because of the competition. So let's not make it like a big competition because it's not meant to be enjoyed this way. Now, I grinded a lot actually during the weekend, really a lot, because there were quite a few tournaments. Let's see what kind of tournaments we participated in. One of them was Ice Golem. My opponent, too bad for him, made a final push. So guess what I did? I super rated myself to first place. Because I was like 2 for 84 or something along those lines. And I was like, okay, these 2 artifacts and these 25 masks, they are worth it. That I do some more runs. I needed all these rewards as well. So I went really hard on it. I had a lot of energy to spend, by the way. I still have quite a lot of energy to spend. That's Ice Golem. Tag Arena, I just made sure that I complete all the rewards. It was a really bad experience, horrible experience. I kept on refreshing and I got horrible opponents. Somehow I still made it to 4th place. This is exactly what I wanted. Because out of 4th place, I can get more than 240 energy. Or not more than, less than 240 energy. Almost 240. So this is the best thing I can get. Yeah, artifacts may be okay, but I played all my events and I don't want to spend 15 gems to refresh this. So it went well. Champion Chase. It's a matter of perspective. I missed out on 150 teacups. I could have gotten it. By the way, I could have gotten it. But it was not about enjoying the game anymore. It would have been at the cost of dissolving all my green shards. It's called mystery shard or something, the most basic shards. Dissolving all of them. And you know what this would mean? It would mean that I would need to get rid of most of my diamonds for grinding purposes as well. Because I would need to earn silver. Because leveling up the units requires silver, even if you use the champions themselves as leveling up material. And this would be a suboptimal usage of those shards. So I didn't use it. I chose not to, and this 150 teacup, I'll soon show you what I missed out on. But I'm still fine with the result. Next. Dragon, I didn't really participate in Dragon, I think. Yeah, not at all. Not even close. And now we're competing, not in Spider because I'm not taking care of these two, but rather Classic Arena. And in Classic Arena I'm already at the top of the regular rewards. But to get to the top positions, it's gonna be really hard. I didn't have the whole day to refresh this. So this is how these events are working, and I told you what I would show you what it means to get those 150 teacups. I missed out on 50 superior oil, extract, 1 void shard and 1 chaos dust. That's it. In exchange for having a good night's sleep. It was worth it. The good night's sleep is important. Now, if I wanted to win badly, well, then I would have had a better account actually. Okay, so I would have started a lot smarter than this. So my objective right now is to get to the top 20 somehow. And by the way, I'm using the same principle as during my poker days. I'm not even looking at the result right now. I know that these days are not about scoring points. The only thing I want is that a reminder for everyone. Doom Tower is closing in 3 days, 18 hours. This is where I am because my account sucks. Let's put it this way. I mean the strength of my account. I cannot make any progress. I cannot defeat this. Whichever champion I use, and I will have one more shot at this. I'll show you like what I can use. I will have one more shot at this to 6-star. Not shield guard for sure. This is like an accident because I wanted to complete an arbiter mission. Tagore is a possibility, but which one would I substitute instead? Good question. I made my choice to 6-star Toragi and Ugo instead. And this means there is no other place. Because this is support HP, but I use him as support actually. And I don't have enough Ascendance material either. So unlikely. I would rather 6-star Contra, possibly. Or Ignatius. But I don't know Ignatius that well. And the question is like which one? Because everyone else, they are just not up to the task. This is just a 4-star. This is a 4-star too. And the rest are not to be used. Except for Sabita, which I'm using already as 6-star. And that's another instance of Sabita. So these are just not materials that I can use right now. As 4-stars. They are faction war materials. Oh, they look kind of the same. Look at this. Although the face looks a bit different, but either way. These are just faction war materials. So if you see like anyone who's like really good to 6-star, it's not that hard to do the extra push to 5-star them first. And then I will 6-star one of the 4-stars. Like this one. Like this one. And these are 3-stars, that's like too much at this stage. I have quite a few good enough heroes, but either way. So I'm not seeing how I'm gonna level them up. Maybe one thing that I'm gonna do after finishing the basic chores is grinding a bit more of the Minotaur's Labyrinth. That's one thing. And we'll see. So it's quite far actually. So I'm not even close. So if you check out Doom Tower, like this one here, and you see best teams as well, right? So I'm looking at these as well. I know that they bring someone else as well, but this is basically the same team as mine. Alice, Kel. Well, this time they brought Ugo. Fine. So this is the team. So this means that you use Alice, Kel, this one, and who was the 5th? Sabita. And it's mind-blowing that they only have like 40, so it's a gear removal. So if there is a gear removal event or a gear enhancement event, I might consider changing the gear on them, because it might be just because of my gear. I research what it takes to win this. But it's the same team, so I'm on the right track. Now, basically you can do a quick start with damaging everyone. And a good question, like increase attack defense here it's good. Or maybe for the second wave, I don't know yet. This one, attack all enemies, increase speed buff, fine, but maybe I'm investing a bit too much on the first wave. And it's possible that this investment could be done on the second wave, because now it's gonna be just on the basic, very basic attack. And that's the second turn, so the cooldown meter is decreasing, and now I won't be able to attack that much. So I'll go on the green ones, because blue beats green. Too bad that I cannot control who the second one is gonna be, because it's not even 100% probability. No one to revive yet. It's not this wave that is problematic, by the way, it's the next wave. I leave the green for the rest of the team, and given that Void doesn't have a disadvantage against red, I will damage the red. And now the rest of the team is blue, so they will gang up on either the green or the lower energy blue, and I will choose the latter. And now poison. Poison is a bit less important for the one who's gonna die, but it's gonna hurt the others. And what's more important to me is not only the attack on multiple opponents, but also the cooldown, that I will get a cooldown more quickly. Given that there are only 3 opponents left, I will just use a single attack so that I'll be able to use the attack on the last wave. And now it's possible to attack all of them because, well, saving HP. But revival is also a possibility, so maybe I was a bit too careful. And now this is the blue one, so we'll go for the green. And it seems like that Kayle can do this quite often. I would still just coast into the next turn. So this revival could be good a bit later. Alice is amazing as usual. I will just make sure, the meter is quite high for both. Oh, this attack hurts quite a lot. Anyway. I think he won't be able to act anymore. This will be good on the next turn. And that's it. So all the skills got recharged as much as possible. And now I have the tough task of facing the spider. So area damage, this is what I was looking for, that's why I saved all the area damage. And the allies will get all the buffs as well. And one of the allies died. Too bad. And you see, it's just... I'm just dying left and right. I can now revive. It's not reviving anyone. That's weird. Now this is reviving everyone. Okay. Or at least one of them. I should have revived the left-hand side unit so that it revives another one. Anyway, lesson learned. But you see that I'm not even close to beating this stage. Like, it's really, really far. If we get more spiders, then that's gonna be good. Now I'm just using the basic attack. Let me know if you see something really bad. But most of the things are logical to me. I don't think it's about the attack, it's about like setting ourselves up. And now the spiders came, and now we're dead. Almost. Actually fully. So it's not even close. It takes quite a lot to beat them. I'm doing something badly, maybe poison resistance or something, so this spitting of the spider, this is what's really bad. But anyway, I have to learn this game. Obviously, I'm quite far from it. And with all this, that's the only thing that I'm worrying about, and other than that, the account is going quite well. And I'm still impressed, like how much ground can be covered in such short amount of time. Now, arena refreshes are still continuous, but the development of the Great Hall stalled as well. The reason why it stalled, and I will fight this off screen, the reason why this stalled is that I'm going forward with the Arbiter missions. And even though I cannot really see much ahead, because I can only see these, and by the way, I'm working on the Relic Keeper fusion as well, off screen, I know that I'll need the Great Hall to be really high. 5 is not enough. I will need more, like 7 first, and then there are gonna be more missions. So for that, I'm already collecting, like I have like 152 gold medals. And it's gonna be more and more and more. So here, I can take my time, because the next one is Force Keep. That's gonna be tonight at 1 a.m. or tomorrow. Then Void Keep, and unfortunately the Void Keep is the part that is gonna really complicate things. Because if you check out Void Keep, it's gonna open on Sunday. So like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I can work on Relic Keeper. And that's it. And on Sunday, Void Keep. And then the next sequence of missions can be unlocked. Because after this, there is going to be the fourth one, and that's the final one. I have about 2 months for it, a bit less than 2 months, like 1 month and 3 weeks, let's put it this way. Whether it's doable, whether it's not doable, that's another question. But it's gonna be a really long grind. You see, most of these are complete already. I mean, I can grind Fire and Ice Castle and Spiders Den and all these, it's not a problem. Ascension, I somehow make it. 7.5 million damage on normal, somehow I'll make it. Like, not sure, can I do a run? Actually I can, on normal. 7.5 million. Actually, it would be a waste of a key, because no one is even battling this, because no one is playing this, they are on brutal. Am I on brutal? No, I'm on Nightmare right now. Okay, I'm contributing somehow. I'm like 10th out of 11 with 5.97. Others do like 38 million, 39 million, so they are better, fine. So normal should be doable, like 7.5 million should be doable. That's the only thing. And then this set of missions are gonna be over. So I'm quite pleased with the result. We'll see what the second month and the third month hold.